Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Well, move over, Bridgerweight, WBC. Here comes the Super Cruiserweight division. The WBA is just thrown together. Now, I'm going to tell you that this has been in the works for a while. You know, Mauricio Suleiman has been advocating for the other sanctioning bodies to come up with a Bridgerweight or a division from, like 200 to 224 pounds. Very similar to what he's put together. But now the WBA has done it. I really don't have an opinion on it, but what I will tell you is there are a lot of fighters, really from 168 up through heavyweight, who could easily fight as a Bridgerweight or the Super Cruiserweight. David Benavidez weighs in over 200 pounds on fight night. Zurdo Ramirez, 175-pounder who weighs in over 200 plus pounds, right? You bubble up to cruiserweight, all those guys easily on fight night weigh over 200 pounds, okay? Then you come up and you take a look at Deontay Wilder, you take a look at Alexander Usyk, you look at possibly a Parker or a Jared Anderson or Ricardo Torres. You can have guys now from 168 all the way up to heavyweight, right? 200 plus pounds, now coming together and fighting as a Bridgerweight or fighting as a Super Cruiserweight. Now, I will tell you this. Guys like Oscar Rivas, who really haven't made a lot of noise at heavyweight, guys like that will, like he did, he took advantage of Bridgerweight, became a champion. Guys like that will probably become interested in fighting as a Super Cruiserweight for the WBA. But the one fighter that comes to everyone's mind is Deontay Wilder. But one thing I'll tell you is I don't think Deontay Wilder will get caught up in chasing after no Super Cruiserweight title, no Bridgerweight title, because I just don't think Deontay Wilder wants to be seen as a gimmick. And I personally feel that's exactly what, at this time, that's exactly how these are viewed. Now, Deontay Wilder can easily stay where he's at and become undisputed at heavyweight because it's the power he possesses. But down there at Super Cruiserweight or Bridgerweight, he could definitely do it there too. But at the same time, I don't even know if this is good or bad for boxing, but I think it's interesting if you can get everyone's buy-in. But I'm just not sure how easy that is to get everyone's buy-in on this whole Bridgerweight and Super Cruiserweight. Bridgerweight still seems to be somewhat struggling to get off the ground. Now you got Super Cruiserweight, so I'm just waiting to see what the WBO and the IBF has planned. I have all the confidence in the world that they have something in the works too. But that being said, y'all keep cool. More to come on all this. When you look at it, it could end up being a way that where we have like fantasy matches that people talk about being made, where it's no longer a fantasy, and you could see these fights being made in actual division. But we gotta wait and see how all this plays out because it seems to be meeting some resistance. But that's what happens when there's change. People are used to the old way of doing business, and they're gonna put up resistance, and eventually things will normalize. But more to come on the new Super Cruiserweight division. We just gotta wait and see if the WBO and the IBF follow suit from the WBC and the WBA, and if they create similar divisions. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.